Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your 2022 Outlook reading. This is going to be a general message for all who view this video under the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Also, be sure to check out like your seventh and 10th house placements if you want more detailed information. The seventh house typically talks about partnerships and marriages. The 10th house goes into career. But before we get started, I do want to make a statement before we get started. I just want you to know that you are in charge of your own destiny. The cards do not dictate your life, so you have the power to create your own reality through your intentions. So if there's something unfolding in a way that you do not like, you have the ability to correct it. Okay, so having said that, let's go ahead and get started for Virgo 2022. Virgo 2022. What is going on with Virgo? First card, please, for Virgo. We have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. What is going on with career, education, money, finances, work for Virgo in 2022? Ten of Cups. So something's going to be making you very happy as far as work. Some of you may be working from home or you work from home already. You may be doing a job that really makes you feel very harmonious. You're in alignment with it, or that will be happening in 2022. What is going on? Third card for Virgo, please, in 2022. We have death. Okay. So that talks about change, transition, transformation. For some of you, if you've been traveling a lot, you may not be traveling that much anymore and maybe having to, maybe just being content like at home and not having to travel as much. But I see with this Eight of Swords, you're coming out of something, like you're dropping some type of, because the Eight of Swords is like being confined to limiting beliefs, self-victimization, always being the victim mindset. And I see that you're kind of dropping that. There's some type of transformation, like possibly having to do with what you're studying. If you're studying like this is more like self work and self study, not necessarily like studying for a career. This is more like philosophy, self study, that kind of thing. That you may be going through some type of transformation. Let's see what's going on with the home life and stability for Virgos in 2022. We have Saturn, career, contracts, commitment. I see stability for you, is what I'm getting. I'm seeing some type of stability. So let's see, major change or major changes that's taking place in 22 for Virgo, please. Virgo. Eight of Wands. So again, either some of you may start to travel or you may not be traveling, because this can be about traveling. And so if this is changing, then possibly you're not going to be traveling anymore, or there's going to be a lot of travel. If there hasn't been communication and messages between you and someone that possibly, and it could be anybody, it could be a relationship, a romantic relationship, friend, sibling, family. I see possibly a pickup in communication. It could also be with someone on your mind as far as a lover. And what's going on in 2022 for Virgo regarding romance, please? Romance, please, for Virgos in 2022. We have the Justice in reverse. So sometimes what I've seen the Justice come out in reverse, that has many times meant like clearing up miscommunications, misunderstandings. Upright, it can talk more about things being like going through a divorce, but to me, this is maybe clearing up understandings. But we'll get some more cards to figure out what is going on. So tell me about the Eight of Swords for Virgo, please. Okay, so this is the Monk Nun card, which talks about selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. The shadow attributes of this energy can talk about negative judgment of the physical world and just being kind of like judgmental, I guess, in a way. With the Eight of Swords, I feel like you are dropping limiting beliefs, or you're starting to work on that, because this is not something that just happens overnight. But there's some type of transformation and growth that I feel has to do with like higher levels of thought, higher levels of learning, like philosophy, spirituality, that kind of thing. If you're interested in that kind of stuff, I don't think you'd be watching tarot if you weren't. But I'm seeing a lot of you work on dropping negative judgments, possibly even about yourself, people around you, are just coming out of limiting thoughts and beliefs. I see more communication. I see definitely possibly working from home, traveling for work, working from home when you're at home, traveling for work possibly as well. Some type of contract when it comes to like contracts, career commitment, Saturn energy, when it comes to stability. I see stability here. But then for those of you who already have this could be the death of all of that and going in a whole new different direction. Lots of activity, lots of movement. So so if you're looking for stability, I can see that coming because there's change in regard to that. So whatever is like your situation now, it's like there's some type of death of that situation here with endings, transformation, change, some type of transition, possibly in a job, possibly getting married as well, forming partnerships, allegiances in business. Let's get a moon card for Virgo. Okay, we have nothing will come of this situation. And what that's really talking about is this Eight of Swords, if this like upright and holding on to things, because upright, like I said before, this is like not allowing yourself to see the possibilities of whatever it is that you are wanting to, that's holding you back, basically not opening up yourself to new ideas, new possibilities, blindfolding. And this is typically of your own doing. This can be like indoctrinations, possibly like if you were raised a certain way, then you may have fears because you don't think the way that you were raised, or you want to step out of that. It's just limiting beliefs, victimhood, victimization. And if you continue along that route, nothing will come of that situation. Let's get some more cards for, tell me about nothing will come of this situation for Virgo. Fighting and arguing. Nothing is going to come of that. If you're arguing and fighting with people, I see you ending communication, bad communication, arguments. I see you going away from that because you're not going to get anything out of it. You're releasing yourself from like negativity, negative mindsets, and negative people around you who are contributing to negative mindsets. Tell me about, for some of you, you are getting, it's like for some of you, you're getting divorced, and then, or there's some type of separation. And then for some of you, there's like a coming together and clearing up misunderstandings and communicating, possibly even traveling to go see people. But if there's like a big situation, a big fight that you're in, it's like nothing is going to come out of that. It's almost like just cut your losses, let things go, move on. If you're in some type of situation with someone, like an argument, I'm seeing you needing to release it or releasing it, letting go of something that did not work out, or just a major argument here. All right, so tell me about the Ten of Cups for Virgo, please. Ten of Cups for Virgo. Okay, so your hard work is paying off. Hard work that you will be doing in 22, hard work that you have been doing over the years or in 2021, whatever, it's paying off. We have toil and labor and the Ten of Cups. So that's telling me whatever that you do for work, you've put in a lot of work. You're very detailed. You've put in the work, the time, the effort, and you have like a happy home life, or that's coming as a result of you having this working hard at whatever it is that you want to do. There's definitely stability in career, and that's through effort that you've been putting in or you're getting ready to put in. But I see stability in career, which is also kind of making for stability at home, but this could just be working from home too. You may work at home and possibly your significant other also works from home. So you two both work from home together, possibly different jobs though, but I see harmony. It looks harmonious. What is this death about? What is coming to an end? What is this transformation for Virgo, please? Wealthy man. Let's see. Home life, Saturn, career, contracts. Watch out for someone who is not as. So we have the Thief card, which is possibly someone around you who don't let anybody slip you up and take away what you've been working so hard to do. Don't keep these blindfolds on your eyes. Make sure that you're just paying attention. This is kind of another storyline for those of you who are dealing with someone who may be trying to finagle you out of assets. Be careful with that. I see a transformation as well that's going to lead to wealth, or you're working on wealth. Again, like I said, I feel like you've put in a lot of hard work that's paying off, but just keep your eyes open to the people around you. Be careful with contracts that you get into, especially like marriages or something like that, and it could be business contracts. Just be mindful of who you're dealing with. Do your due diligence. All right, so what is this Eight of Wands? What is this Eight of Wands? Eight of Wands, please, for Virgo. Expectation. Was similar to what Taurus got in the same position. The change that is coming in, I don't think is going to be anything that is going to take you by surprise. I feel like you are diligently putting in the work and effort to make the changes that you want. So it's like you're expecting this, you know this. If there's somebody around you that is in this kind of deceitful energy, whatever this is, if you are fully aware of it, I don't think that this is anything that and then again, with the Eight of Swords being in reverse, you're not wearing that blindfold. I feel like that blindfold is not you're not wearing that. It's reversed. Like you are open, your eyes are open, you see what's going on around you. And for some of you, because of that, this could also be for those of you who are in a stable relationship, there's stability. You may see things that you're not even telling other people that you see. They think you don't know. And you will be making the changes and the transformations that need to be done in order to break out of those situations, getting away from negativity, basically. Stepping out of this energy, seeing things for what they are, not dealing with people's drama, and it's not just other people, because we have to be honest with ourselves. We're a part of the drama. So you're just taking yourself out of it. You're not blind, you're not blindfolded to what's going on. And you're creating your own pathway. So you're not going to be taken by surprise. I don't see anything being taken by surprise here because your eyes are open. It's like you're looking back and you see all of this taking place. You see everything around you. Let's get another card for the Eight of Wands, please. Eight of Wands, Eight of Wands, Eight of Wands for Virgo. High Priestess. See, the High Priestess knows what's going on. Intuition, sacred knowledge, divine feminine, the subconscious. You know what's going on. You're trusting your intuition, plus you see things. And I feel like for a lot of you, you see stuff that's going on and you're not saying anything. You're making silent moves. So let's talk about romance. Let's get into this romance here. What's going on with the Justice in reverse? So with the Justice in reverse can also speak to unfairness, dishonesty, lack of accountability. But I feel like you're working on that. You're correcting that. If that's around you, you see it, you know it. If someone may have hung themselves, not literally, and if someone has done that literally, my condolences. But as far as somebody thinking that they were getting away with sneakiness, or maybe this was you, Virgo, it's not going to work. What is going on with why do we have Justice for Virgo in the romance sector? Knight of Cups. I feel like for some of you, if there was like some type of misunderstandings between you and someone, and that's separate from someone, if there's someone around you who's literally, or you're doing this, somebody, the energy that's being played out is a person that could be dishonest, is hiding things, keeping secrets. It could have to do with money, a bad business relationship, or this could be in a partnership, a marriage, whatever the case may be. But I see that changing. I see that changing, and you going in another direction, or somebody going in another direction because somebody knows what's going on. Someone finds out the answers. But I also see like coming back together because we have the Knight of Cups. So with the Justice in reverse, clearing up misunderstandings, talking things out. The World. Yeah, there's definitely a major change that's taking place here. I feel like some of you know that something is, even though some of you may not know everything, but you can feel like a major change that's taking place. This could be within you. Could be your home life. This could be whatever it is. There's definitely a major transformation that's taking place, and you know it. You can feel it. You may not have the exact details, but you are needing to trust your intuition, and you are keeping your eyes open. But you're also doing major transformation here. Possibly a lot of you, a lot of spiritual transformation, whether you know it or not. So there's a new cycle when it comes to romance here. I feel like there's either some of you getting away from someone who was dishonest. If there was dishonesty, I can see a separation, but I also see coming back together and clearing up, someone possibly taking accountability, clearing up misunderstandings, and taking things to the next level. I think it's going to be a slow process, but it's there. It's there if you want it, but there's a need to not take things too fast. If you want something long term, then there's a need to not take things too fast. And then we have Justice coming out again with the Knight of Pentacles. With this Justice and Knight of Pentacles, for those of you who are getting a divorce, you may be starting to pay child support or collecting child support. Someone may be feeling like they're getting the short end of the stick. I definitely see here, for those of you who are in a relationship, there's some type of disillusion of that relationship. And then for those of you who are not, there's like a coming back together with someone, or possibly even just going in a new direction and meeting someone new. But it's definitely here. Knight of Cups is dating, courting, romance, the world, endings and new beginnings, cycles being closed out. So there's definitely, and I feel like, again, with this High Priestess and its expectations, it's like, you can feel major change. When you have the Ten of Cups, it talks about, it's a 10, it's endings. You have death here, you have the world. So there's like a major transformation taking place. So just keep your eyes open, eyes and ears open to what's going on around you. Let's get some advice. Let's get an advice card for Virgo, please. Advice or additional messages for Virgo. Tough girl. Your strength intimidates them. They're hoping you make the first move, but don't. Any man worth having must match your strength. That makes a lot of sense here with this death and wealth card. Wealthy man. There's someone that you're wanting to speak to. They want to speak to you too, but nobody's really making a move here. It's a possibility with this Knight of Cups and this world that there will be some movement at some point in 2022. But it's like someone here just won't budge. It's like a kind of a very stubborn energy. You might be dealing with someone who's very stubborn. They don't want to make the first move. Saturn energy as well can be a very, a restrictive energy. But there's going to be a lot of changes, fast changes coming at you in 2022. You may be expecting to hear from someone. You intuitively know you're going to be hearing from someone. It's just going to take them, if they're just moving really slow. Let's get an additional message we're also going to do an angel answers card at the end, but let's get an additional message for Virgo, please. Additional message or advice for Virgo. All right. We have, this wanted to come out too, the Ace of Water, Three of Pentacles, Ace of Water. The power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, being a team player with the Three of Earth. And the Ace of Cups talks about new love, falling in love, the resurrection of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, possibly even a new home here. So we definitely have new love on the table. We have coming together with someone as well from the past, clearing up miscommunications. And I see a lot of change, major rapid change taking place in 2022 for Virgo. All right, let's do an angel answers card. Go ahead and think of a question, Virgo. What is the answer to Virgo's question, please? All right, we have not the right time. So major timing situation here with the High Priestess and the Eight of Wands, but you know there's major, and then look what we have at the bottom of the deck. Perfect timing. So this is all coming together within the right time, and you know there's something going on. You feel it. You know that there's a lot of change. It's just kind of like when. And it looks like it has a lot to do with timing. There's something going on, but it's a major timing thing. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you so much for watching, Virgo. I appreciate your views. I wish you all a blessed 2022, and I will catch you next time. Bye. Virgo, before I go, I just wanted to say one last thing that I noticed when I was looking at the cards. I think I may have already said this, but I do feel like for those of you, if you feel like someone is dealing with other people, trust your intuition. But I feel like you're going to come out better at the end of this. You're going to come out with not with the short end of the stick, the opposite end of the stick. I guess the long end of the stick. I feel like you're going to be finding new love. All right. I'll catch you next year, Virgo. Bye.